We're going against the Dolphins? What? Okay.
And there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron.
Wipe it off the table, too.
Going up against Cutler's Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State
you ain't out.
of Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we're ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys.
All right. Right.
What?
You watching? No.
No, not yet. Chill. God damn, fucking impatient motherfucker.
Oh, we could have locked onto a player, Rob. That would have helped us out a lot, I think.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2017 for Zeke Elliott. A mixed bag. Would he play? Would he not play? Well, he missed the 6 games from weeks 10 to 15. He still finished, though, Charles, 10th in the league in rushing.
Just tells you about the talent that he has and how explosive he is and what he brings to the table. Look, he averaged 98 yards per game. 98.3 to be exact. A full 11 yards higher than number 2 Todd Gurley behind him. So that just tells you, if he plays a full season and he's averaging that type of yardage, I think Dallas's win numbers go up.
2nd down, Prescott. Incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3 and out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th.
That was a dumb fucking throw. I shouldn't have threw that.
Jones to punt it away.
He threw right to his feet.
Yeah.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right.
Yeah, bitch. Let's tackle you.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football.
What's he gonna do?
Kenyon Drake.
Oh, good movie.
And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Here you go.
Deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have
you don't break shit. It's hard to break shit on the regular game, dude.
Receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. But expanding a little bit on Kenyon Drake, interesting year, because hardly used early on. Then Jay Ajayi goes to Philly, and he took over as the Dolphins' lead back after that trade.
And was never a lead back in college. He was always that accessory piece who helped him in the special teams as well. So we'll see what the Dolphins decide to do in 2018. See if they give him a little competition at that spot.
From midfield now, here's Cutler.
Yeah, pick it, baby.
Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens.
Woo!
When they get the football, they'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So the Cowboys offense coming back out there, and after the excitement of that 13-3 year, the NFC East title 2016, they fell back to earth in 2017. They still finished 9-7, but not what you expected from them.
No, the scoring differential was a big telltale about the difference between 2016-2017. They were plus 115 a season ago. Just plus 22 this year. That means tighter games can go either way, and not enough of them win in Dallas's win column in this past season.
They go to Elliott again. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Picked it. Good shit. Good shit.
Picked off by Rashad Jones.
Bad
and
shit.
his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Miami's
Picking the
offense
same
is getting
deal
ready to
over
come
and
back
over,
out on the
alright.
field.
Yeah,
Take a
so
step back, Charles. You look at the
taking
Dolphins in
advantage of that.
2017. Look, they were 10-6 in
Start pounding them
2016.
with the
Many
run
people
game.
thought, wow, here we go. 2017 high hopes. They limped to a 6-10 finish, however.
Yeah, and you use the word limped, and it started with the injury to Ryan Tannehill. His knee in preseason, in camp, and then they decided to bring in Jay Cutler. That didn't work the way they expected to work at the quarterback position. Jay Ajayi was a Pro Bowl, well over 1,000-yard runner the year before. The chemistry wasn't right. He gets traded to Philadelphia midseason. And Jarvis Landry, over 100 catches this year, but yards per catch, well below 10 yards. So when you add it all together, not what they expected on the offensive side of the ball.
Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. That goes for a gain of 31.
Wow, I can't help it. When I see Jay Cutler throw the football and throw one like that with a big completion, I can't help but be impressed.
His arm strength, such an asset. Huh?
It really is, because it gets him in trouble sometimes, but I think it gets him out of trouble more often than that.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Cutler. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. You got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Cutler.
Go, baby. Take it to the house.
Anthony Hitchens. The Red Sea part
Picked him off in the end zone, ran it back for a touchdown, dude.
Takes this one back into the end zone.
Woo!
Has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board.
He was trying to chase me down with Jay Cutler.
End zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tent.
Oh, right, Shane.
Mo, you said momentum, right?
Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Before this next
That
series
shit was
gets going
funny, bro.
Offensively, what about that Saints-Vikings game?
There's so many different ways we can go and so many comments we can start with, but I hope you don't mind me starting with this one. Never in the history of the NFL, all right, did we ever think that Drew Brees could lead a team that scores and there's just 29 seconds on the clock, and he left too much time for Case Keenum. Think about that.
Yeah,
all right?
Just the end of that game, you know, we say it all the time, but you live for those moments. Now, you also got to remember, for the Saints, and we're thinking about the Vikings, for the Saints, what heartbreak.
Heartbreak for Marcus Williams, especially the safety. People are going to identify him as the key. But there's one thing to keep in mind. Kyle Rudolph, the tight end for the Vikings, ran about a 7-yard route, and someone from the Saints defense jumped him and actually weakened the back end of the
Oh, this guy's a one-hit wonder calling the same play over and over.
One we'll be talking about for years. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He is, by the way, Jarvis Landry, the man who led the NFL in receptions this last year, 112 of them.
The only issue for him, because he did put it in the end zone 9 times, and people fear him as...
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. 4th down. Here's Cutler. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Yeah, this guy got one play at halfback wheel. That's all he's doing. I'm going to shut that shit down.
This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Prescott now from the 50, going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That's Brian, baby. Let's go.
And the Cowboys have taken
I'm trying to bring your safeties up like that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Where?
Bailey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
That's amazing, because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And this will be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And it's second down. Well, taking a step back, and we look league-wide for a second. On Tuesday the 16th, Pro Football Writers Association named the all-rookie team. Who was on the ledger?
Well, let's start with the headliners. Let's start with the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara, running back from Tennessee, third-rounder with the New Orleans Saints. And Marshawn Lattimore, their first pick in the first round this past season, a cornerback out of Ohio State, the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and Kamara shared that offensive honor with Kareem Hunt. What a year he had.
I mean, when you put it all together, at one point you thought Kareem Hunt was just running away with this thing. Remember, they got off to a 5-0 start, and he was essentially setting rookie records every week he played. And then Kamara and the Saints with a late rush made it a tie. Both of them well-deserving.
On first down, Drake. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Cutler will throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys.
Bump that shit, brah.
They're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 11. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
See if I catch him slipping, Rob.
This is played offensively.
This is my go-to play when I need a big play.
What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Prescott down, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Prescott looks to throw on first. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the
That's all right. I took a chance.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Really, dude.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, Cutler.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and it breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps. It cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now Cutler. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
What the fuck?
And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now parking for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Yeah, it didn't work out so well, did it?
Man, he keeps doing the same plays over and over for one.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Man, I notice he needs to hurry up every time the play
Here
works.
comes Ryan Switzer to return it.
Nah, that's just
And
shut
he'll
it
be brought
down.
down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He runs the same D every time, too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Oh, he's lucky he grabbed me.
First before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
What stands to reason they give Zeke the ball there? I mean, let's face it. Last year, led the league in first downs picked up.
Yeah, 91 of them, 19 more than second-place David Johnson.
You know, you can see the confidence that the team has in him touching the football. Offensive line wants to block even harder because of him.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. A give to Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
What? Throw the ball. His touchdown.
17. Cameron Wake in there to sack him for a loss of 6. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And Bryant's
touchdown.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Des Bryant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Yeah, he keeps doing the same play over, and that's the play he's using. I couldn't get to my dude in time to fucking jam him.
A big play there. 71 yards.
He's doing that one, and he's doing the fucking halfback thing. I don't understand why your defensive backs don't line up on him. That's why that play is so popular.
Blitz his ass. He don't have time to sit back there to throw it that far.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams
I don't get there all the time.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone.
Well, if it's an overload, Bricks.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Oh, the spin. And some space here.
Stay back! I wouldn't have did that little tiptoe bullshit. That was touchdown.
Across the 40. 38 yards on the scamper there.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6.
If you move too close to the sideline, it automatically do it.
A dive, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know
Damn it, I didn't mean to do that second spin.
dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Wide open Kyle Rudolph touchdown.
Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Oh!
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Zeke!
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
He blitzed the corner blitz right where I fucking threw the screen.
So many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Shreds the tackle. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options.
So he stays in that defense. I'm going to keep running the ball on his ass.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Again, it's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down. Prescott to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Hot route. You know about hot routes and shit, right, Rob?
Touchdown.
Yeah, I hot routed that Beasley.
Touchdown grab.
You want to fucking stack the line like you're going to stop my run. I'm going to hit you with a drag route. Did I miss it? Oh, I thought I missed it.
Good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you worked on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there.
Here comes this. I thought he was coming with his play. Yeah, here it comes.
That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down.
Yeah, I knew he was going to try to go to it again. That's why I was on the defensive back. I knew he was trying that shit again. I knew it. I let him get it a couple times because I know he can't stop me.
And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A first down carry by Elliott. And some room to work.
Well, why you just fall, Zeke?
There on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I knew what the fuck he was doing. That was funny.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Prescott.
Throw the ball. Witten's wide open, dude.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
And that was just absolute perfect.
Witten was wide open.
Nowhere for them to go with the football, led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take
got
a
no
repeat
time
of
off
his
left.
first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Pin him on the 1.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over.
Sky high.
One possession game. Time very much a factor.
What are you aiming for the
How
corner?
does the offense handle this situation?
Well, I meant to hit the sky high button and I didn't, so I tried to aim sky high. Oh, he dropped it.
This is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield.
There he comes, he lining up in the same thing again.
And keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So
Dropped
there's
it.
a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring?
I'm taking away his main dude he wants to go to.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps and allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He's going to let it fly.
Yeah!
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to take this one back to the third.
He's conceding. Got him to quit, Rob.
Yeah, little fish. I say, Lord, be my savior when it comes to getting this paper. Please protect me from my haters. Just say me and I won't favor. Say amen.
He's out of bounds, out of bounds.
Alright, I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna watch this game.
Later.